Hello, hello, welcome back, guys. Hope everybody's doing well on Wednesday. Hope you can hear me. Yes, you can. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm about to do daily race C for the first time today. Having a really solid day. I had work after my day job, and I'm glad to be back. Tie my shoes real quick. Welcome to everybody who said hello before the stream. Jer, Edward, Jean. I said hi to everybody already in the chat. I was typing. Okay, both shoes are tied. Joseph, Andrew Story, J-Rock, Suddy. Suddy was first, as far as I can see. Suddy was number one. Welcome back, Suddy. Again, I have not played yet today. This is my first mileage of the day in the game. So the biggest topic of the day is that there's a new update for the game coming in about 8 hours or so. And it's going to include a new GR3 car as well as 3 other cars. And maybe a bunch more stuff. We don't really know. They released a video while I was at work and I saw the notification when it came out. The leader just got fully sideways, Brian. And his father, Adriano, behind him, Iceman. Right behind him. Father and son. 1 and 2. Hello, Dustin.
Said hey Mike and Chad. Greasy Horror Show. Said hi guys. Trak would be cool for sure.
It's a Super GT car from the 90s, which in some of the artwork is shown with other GR3s, but they're also older cars, like the Supra GT500 from the 90s, and the GTR GT500 from the 90s, and the Skyline, there's the old one. Those are all GR3s, so this new one was pictured with them. It's probably joining the club.
Dustin Bishop said 11 likes, 30 people watching, let's get it up to 30. 40.
I know, people are stingy on these likes lately, Dustin. I think it's YouTube in general, too, just like doing things. YouTube does what it does, it goes through cycles. You're welcome to. You're welcome to.
On my Facebook and X accounts.
I love to hear that you would share my work, that you think it's worth it.
Sid, get you some more viewers.
I really do like to hear that. Whatever you think is best. I mean, it's not necessarily helping as much as like targeting it to the people that you know would watch it. Like if you know somebody who loves this game, watches other streamers, you just send it to them. Or you share in a group of people who are like a Gran Turismo group. Share in one of the groups with like a nice post if you want. I don't know. Target it if you're gonna do it. Your promotion skills.
Dustin Bishop said I definitely will. Said I like when reminded to, but I watch on my TV a lot and can't do a lot of things like interact with chat. Edward E. said, didn't you get hit with some?
Hello, Hanzo. It's really cool to me that people watch on the TV also. It's very cool. Very cool.
I was telling the guys at work about your channel.
Hello, Technician B. Technician B is back.
Said Tornado Edward.
Welcome back from the beginning of the stream. Really? Really, really? You know, I shared my favorite video with somebody today. My favorite clip that I ever made driving. And I had to make a clip. It was on my birthday too when I did it. It's my favorite for sure. I've had so many special moments here before you found me, Technician.
Edward E. said I saw you the other morning telling me that.
A long time ago if I mentioned to Key. I don't think I mentioned this to Key. Oh, you mean Dustin? I was gonna ask, does anyone know what video I'm talking about? My favorite video that I've made. It's definitely my favorite. Overall. It's Rodrigo behind me.
Pretty much all the shingles are off my roof.
I'm gonna relax. I don't know. I should have hit it already.
Because a tree fell on it.
Rodrigo's done well to move up.
Dustin Bishop said I'm good, Edward, and my family is good. Hopefully your favorite video is your new car, LOL.
No, it's an older one. It's not, like I said, I made it on my birthday. That's when the clip happened. It's a birthday stream. Before my YouTube was monetized, a long time ago.
Forever for insurance to come through, Dustin.
I think I might hit this lap. Probably should have went last lap.
Sid, glad to hear you're all good. Dustin Bishop. Sid, at least 2 months to get an insurance adjuster to come out. Dustin Bishop. Sid type we're asking. Technician B. Sid, are you running with the tune right now? Turismo hands up. Sid still at work, was supposed to finish about an hour ago and still have some admin stuff to do.
I think I made my front too low with some of the damping. I had to raise that up a bit.
Edward E. Said, man, that's a long time. Good luck with everything. Dustin Bishop. Said, hopefully you get to leave soon to Turismo.
I put different numbers every time, somewhat. I don't really have an exact one. Just drop everything down. Whole race I've been understeering like that and fighting it. I think it's the tune that I threw on. I made like some fundamental error, dropping something too low.
Said evening all.
Haven't had any issues like this. I might buy the sprint model after this race as well. I'm pretty sure everyone else is running the sprint model. Just like letting Cyrus catch up by accident now.
Hands up. Said endurance is better for sprints, ironically.
I don't know if there's any difference. I've had very fast drivers tell me that it's just placebo effect, that there's no difference between them. and I don't really notice the difference when I drive them. But I'm not that guy who notices the differences of little stuff. What's up, race fan? Evening. Mateus, boa noite. Boa noite, Mateus. Boa noite, boa noite. I have some Brazilian and Portuguese friends from the soccer that I play, the football that I play on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday. I play a lot, and I coach a lot. But I was trying to speak Portuguese to my like, you know, American Portuguese Brazilian friends, and they were like laughing. They're like, oh, your accent. And the other one's like, no, he says it all correctly, so. My Portuguese has gotten a lot better this year. Thanks to you, Mateus. And all my other friends. Still pretty bad. It's like as good as my Spanish. My Spanish has never been great. I did last year over the summer, so as a teacher I'm able to go and work all summer from 8 to 3 p.m. just like I do during the year and get paid the same rate, and it's very like easygoing summertime work that I can do. Or I can just choose to not do it like a lot of other teachers do, but I won't get paid if I do that. You know, a lot of people have like family members to support them. I'm just on my own, so me not doing that is like a big decision again. I did that last year. I stayed home and just streamed, and I still coach soccer, but that's not really like able to support me on its own, coaching soccer. It helps a lot. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to coach soccer from like 8:30, 8 to noon basically. It's nicer to be outside and like not dealing with like the same type of like cases and students that I deal with. Just be coaching soccer instead. It's really easy. It's really nice. I work as a third grade assistant teacher. Special education assistant teacher. I have like one-on-one assignments. I cover other classes. I used to work as an accountant out of school, and I've worked in other things too, like car sales. I worked as a driving instructor after car sales. Certified Connecticut driving instructor in 21. surprised so many people are doing this race. Yeah, Dustin, I have been working as a teacher for almost 3 years. It's been very good. Been coaching soccer for like 5 years almost, and that's what got me the teaching job in the first place. Getting involved like with coaching. Never really wanted to do either one of those. Way back, never thought they were like what I wanted to do, but they're just very easy. I like them a lot. I lost some DR. It's a shame. But like Mateo said, full-time is something I'm going to be doing. I don't have to teach and do work in the school system over the summer. I can just do what I want here. I want to spend a lot of my time here. If I can make a living doing this and try to, with your support, with all the memberships and all the stuff you guys do, I'd rather spend my time here, you know, more time of the day for that part of the year, and then eventually in the future, as I become more secure, I don't have to teach it all if I feel like it's not worth it. It pays well. It's honestly not that bad at all. I like it a lot. Everything about teaching is really good. Working in school
Sid,
system.
I appreciate that, but I was trying to race you, lol. Raw drinking. Sid, thanks though.
It's weird how it changed the voice for your name only. Why did you get the male voice? But everyone else got a different one. It's unexpected. Welcome, Rod. No, I mean, I let you buy because I had no faith in my pace for the first race of the day. And I did my tune in a way that I've never really done it. I went like lower on some values, and I think that was a mistake. It went really low in the rear and in the front for one of the dampers. I think I was feeling that. I have one. I'm just going to buy another. Gonna go put a livery on it.
Dustin Bishop.
What happened?
Said the Sprint model seems to handle better on the curves.
You know what might have happened is I signed into this site earlier on a different account, like my other computer, trying to mess with it. Might have broke it. It only broke when Rod got here. Just try a refresh first. See if she comes back. Where's Rosa? It took Rosa away. That'd be a shame. If I can't get it back. Type something. That does look cool. That front, I do like it, what they've done here. Design-wise. Let me see that front. I mean, without the anime on it, it'd look better. That particular one. They made this look like an M4. Oh, it doesn't work though. Why not? It's just too cool. There we go. I think this looks okay. I like the enhanced like headlights that it has, and the extra fog lights they built in. It looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, this thing's like messed up right now. Let me see. My chat's not working. Uh-oh. It is broken.
Michael Grove said hello.
What happened?
Neil Sandhu said miss you Rosa.
What
Edward
happened?
E. said that looks nice, I think you'd like my BRZ LOL.
I probably would.
Jeff Pierman, SV Candle
Jeff
Ever,
Pierman.
said hello.
Jeff. How are you, Jeff? Good to see you back, my good
Jeff
friend.
Pierman, SV Candle Ever, said I'm good. LOL tired from work.
Yeah, I
Jeff
would say
Pierman,
the same, but I feel
SV
so
Candle
good, so
Ever,
happy. Just like
said
I have
how are you?
awesome day every day, so I just got to be thankful and happy when I get here. Seeing you, Jeff, just it's automatic. Even more special. My day becomes. Still waiting for that call for that party chat, whatever we're doing. I will keep reminding you. I will be that friend that reaches out. I am tired too, though.
The Cerberus End said tomorrow I can't wait to drive the 2000 NSX and slap the Raybrick livery or the Mobile One livery.
It's gonna be special, Superior. It's gonna be special.
TTV
That's
_
right.
boiling point 79.
This male voice is growing on me. I'm
Said,
starting to
"Hey, bro,
not
what's up,
mind it
buddy?"
as much. This is
The
Microsoft
Cerberus
David.
said for extra nostalgia.
That
Edward E.
nostalgia, yeah.
Said I was surprised went
That
from
nos.
12th to 3rd in Race C with the BRZ.
Nostalgia.
I run TCS at 3 also. Jeff Pierman, SV Candle Ever, said one of these days it'll happen LOL. Dustin Bishop
Need a new voice.
said I have a killer tune for the Sprint model.
This is Sonia.
Michael Grove
No.
said hi.
No.
Michael Grove said Sonia here.
This reminds me of something at work where people were talking with English accents for like a game they were playing.
Edward E.
It's too funny.
said it sounds more clear, I think. TTV _ boiling point 79 said how's it going, buddy?
Nobody, even people in England don't talk like this. So this is like a disgrace, this voice. She's robotic. Rosa speaks naturally. People recognize Rosa's accent when they hear Rosa. Bring Rosa back.
Dustin Bishop said posh voice.
The posh voice, yeah, I guess, yeah. She's extra posh, extra bougie.
Bruce Dolman
Rosa's
said
more
smash
natural.
that thumbs up, people.
I prefer Rosa. Rosa has become a fan favorite. I think I've checked them all too. I feel like I've heard them all. Not seen them, I've heard them all. That's what makes me think, long term, there's no need to even look anymore. Unbeatable. Rosa is undefeated. I'd switch to another one. Let's hear this one. Thank you, Bruce, for telling him to smash the thumb. How many likes do we have, Bruce? How many, Bruce?
Dustin Bishop said, if you guys are enjoying the stream, help the channel out by hitting the like button, guys. Michael Grove said, how many, Bruce? Bruce Dolman
This is not working either. She messes up.
said 24.
Her English is broken. Her
Bruce
English is a
Dolman
little broken right now.
said 50 watching.
Oof, that ratio is not too favorable. They're all on a TV. They're all watching on a TV, and it's too much hassle. Oh, I dropped my glove. It's a vacuum down there. Shouldn't be this much dog hair underneath the rig right now. How does it get there? There's new ones here. There's legit new ones. Emma, multilingual. Let's hear that. Multilingual.
Neil Sandu said yes.
I don't know about that one. I think we're sticking with it for the race though now. I'm already busy. His voice is not amazing. That one test is... Let's hear it again. Someone type something before I switch it.
Said I think I like Rosa more. Bruce Dorman.
Rose is the best.
Said what are you doing tonight?
You had an 86 Audi 4000?
86 Audi 4000.
I think you typed, you commented
Auto
this.
with front wheel drive, but I loved that car.
This is really cool. I almost bought a front wheel drive one like 2 years ago. Really, it was another like really cheap one. DeLuca's back. DeLuca. Why is that so crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did not really turn like the endurance.
Race fan. Said nice Bruce. Bruce Dorman. Said I bought it for $600, drove it for a couple years, then it needed $800.
Oh, I cannot drive this thing just about.
Some parts
I don't know what's going on.
LOL.
I want my endurance back. I drove the sprint on day one and had a great time in the sprint. Thank you, Neil Sandu, celebrating 10 months of membership. How's that going to Sandu? Oh my gosh. Rosa or bust. I'll switch it back later, Neil. 10 months of membership, though. That's huge.
Dustin Bishop said try my tune. Jan Zukowicz said howdy.
Howdy, Jan.
Jan Zukowicz said how is Audi coming together?
That's good. I haven't done a lot yet. I need to wait until I get paid again to really buy parts for it. End of the month is always when I pay all my bills, so no money for Audi parts right now. Otherwise, I'd be putting work in because I want to do as much as I can every day, just about. If I have parts, I'm going to be working on it basically every day a little bit. If I have things to work on that I can do. trying to drive a little smoother now. It's getting easier to handle this car, and that I'm getting adjusted to differences that may or may not be there.
Bruce Dorman.
Which one would you get? Which one?
Audi TT so bad.
What year?
Said the year doesn't matter to me at all. I've liked them since they came out. I'm 6'1" and 220 pounds, so I don't know if I'd even fit in it, lol.
Oh, my wheel froze. Wheel's frozen. Can't shift up or down. And I don't want to do it with cars behind me, but I sort of have to now. I should have went in the pit, but then I wouldn't have been able to hit buttons. This is a bummer. I can't do anything about this. Oh, that didn't catch right. Uh-oh.
OGR Rockstar.
Not fully calibrated, feels like. Handling's bad. Wheel was frozen.
Evolved. Said plug out, plug in.
It's like not centered perfectly. Yeah, I couldn't turn. My wheel was like not aligned right there. I probably need to reset it again or do something else. I'm not going to back out of the race though. It doesn't make sense to do that for my account. So I don't think hitting start's going to fix it. That's way off. I can pit now. I should have pitted the previous lap, but like I said, I would have had to wait to hit the buttons if I did that. So, I mean, I'm just going to sit in here. I don't care if I'm last. I'll fix it. Sorry about my wheel. It's been doing this lately more and more for some reason. You've had more freezes in the last 3 streams than I've had in the last 3 months. Probably. Last 2 months. Been a lot of freezes lately. Which I hope stops, because it usually does not do that. Usually we're good. I think it's when the room gets warm. I think whenever this room gets like over like 70 degrees, this wheel does that more, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. Me and Tuner and other people in the chat have spoken about it when it's been an issue in the past. It's the one thing this wheel does. It's not great. Otherwise, it's pretty good. The wheel has been flawless other than these freezes that are something a lot of other Fanatec people will deal with also. It's not just me.
Dustin Bishop said it sucks that it happens to you at the worst possible times, like the GTWS Manor race.
It really doesn't. I would not even say that.
Durka McGurk
I think it happens usually at decent times. We had one in
Edward E.
a GTWS race for the first time ever recently. One of the first times that I can remember recently in that last round. But I'm pretty thankful for how well this wheel works for the most part. The wheel has been very good to me. Not gonna complain. What's up, Durka? Portable AC sounds like a lot of power to waste on cooling my wheel. I have an AC in the room if I want to run it. And I do often run it just because it does seem to help the wheel when the room is cool. Helps me too when I'm not sweating at all or anything.
Said possible, but worth it.
I've had the AC on when the freezes happened recently, so it's not foolproof doing that. And again, I don't know if that's even the reason. The heat might not even be anything to do with it. But we don't know. There's no proof. I'm going to try and do a 21 on the sprint model. I should be able to. I've done it before. Or, I'm sorry, 22, not 21. 21s can be done also, but I'm not going to get a 21 right now. 22 would be good right now at the moment. Oh, guess what? I can't shift again. I can't shift again. My wheel is very upset. We were talking badly about it. Slandering the wheel. And now it's upset. I couldn't shift. The wheel's upset. So how dare you talk about me behind my back. Back to back like that is like unprecedented. Doesn't usually do that.
Dustin Bishop.
We shouldn't have said anything.
I hurt its feelings. Dustin Bishop said I apologize, wheel. robot voice.
I can actually barely hear it right now. This BMW is so loud. Thank you, Roger, for 8 months of membership.
RTR_Roger rooms. Said keeping asterisk. Mullet. Said Omaha, GL on stream.
Just thinking about you, Mullet. How are you?
RTR_Roger rooms. Said her mullet. Im mullet. Said him good man. Getting ready for some pad warrior gameplay, haha. RTR_Roger rooms. Said hey mullet. Im mullet. Said Roger raised open hand. Mako 7 games, Rango_7. Said ciao. RTR_Roger rooms. Said waving hand sign, waving
Finally
hand
got a
sign,
clean lap in.
waving hand sign, victory hand, hash victory hand, hash. Dustin Bishop. Said mullet, Roger waving hand sign, clinking beer mugs. Im mullet. Said Dustin raised open hand. RTR_Roger rooms. Said what up Dustin.
I think we're good. I don't think the wheel's gonna mess up again. I'm not sure. Obviously, but I do want to try the sprint again. This felt better versus like this, like right back to back, but there's no way to really quantify it. Hopefully we don't have any freezes. If we have another freeze, I might turn the AC on. Just to do it. I don't really want to be any colder than I am right now. I feel like really nice right now. I don't need to be cooler than this. Maybe my wheel wants to be. Who knows? Fanatec knows.
Bruce Dorman. Said do you have a fan?
I have one, yeah. I don't really want the fan, to be honest. Drying my eyes out. Blowing the air. Happy with the way the room is right now. Oh, hold on. Didn't turn it all. That's gotta be why. I'll reset on that. It was 2 times that I got really sideways. If I get back in the endurance model and it feels different, I'm gonna call it. They're not the same. I don't know. I haven't put the same tune on them exactly and gone back to back, but I think this is different as of now. Hola, Iceman. Hola, boa noite. Boa noite, Iceman.
Iceman race team.
Adriano Iceman.
Said good night, Groove. Adriano could race.
I slowed down a lot at the end. Should have better on this particular lap. And understeered there, so I don't think I need to make changes. I need to just drive better. I could use more oversteer, really. I don't want to mess around with my tune and mess it up. That's like all I can do. That shouldn't break it. It should be fine.
Ronnie said brake sends to 10 helped me get in the 21s. Edward E said you got my best beat by 5 seconds. If I can find that, I'd get some wins. Edward E. said I'm starting 12th again.
Already 9:30 right now.
Edward E. said good luck. Anongama said hi Grove. RTR_Roger.
I'll try, Roger.
Said GLHF.
Hello, Anon. Hello, Ronnie. On 10? I usually always run 5, but yeah, that could be something that would help me turn a little more. I thought he was ghosted. We got 4 seconds for that.
RL9010 said hey Grove, I can smell
Sorry,
the
Mullet.
in the car video.
I put fuel by accident too.
RTR_Roger Rooms.
It was an accident. That was totally my fault
Said
also.
unfortunate.
He did nothing wrong there.
Dustin
No, I don't blame PD. Why would you blame PD?
said that's PD's fault.
That's a crazy thing to do. Blame PD for everything.
Dustin Bishop said the ghosting.
The ghosting system helps the races run a lot smoother. You'd be surprised how much harder it would be if nobody ever ghosted.
Anongama said IDK, if my Wi-Fi is buggy, but this stream is stopping a tad bit then plays like normal. Roger rooms. Said try ACC and you would. Be happy for GT7 and PD. Cartoon X's. Said it's 50-50s, but he put himself in the racing line to stop you from overtaking him, so his wrist got him off the track. RTR_Roger rooms. Said would be asterisk. Dustin Bishop. Said I love ACC and Irising Roger. Cartoon X's. Said MB next time he'll be little more careful and to the left after taking a penalty. Cartoon X's. Said right asterisk. RTR_Roger rooms. Said so do I, but they don't have ghosting. RTR_Roger rooms. Said to the left, he would be on the racing line there. He was to the right, so he was off the racing line. Cartoon X's. Said I love ACC, but it can get annoying when you have defender that is willing to take your both out the race for passing. Anongama. Said I BRB Grove. Anongama. Said rebooting Wi-Fi. RTR_Roger rooms. Said true, they don't care in ACC, elbows out. Cartoon X's. Said crazy defense for P30. RTR_Roger rooms. Said face with tears of joy this. RTR underscore Roger Rooms. Said you just reeled in the Nissan. Lobotomy scam. Said need for Mario. I can't wait to try out the new NSX tomorrow. RTR underscore Roger Rooms. Said top 5 after a 4-second penalty is a fantastic recovery.
And sort of, yeah, sort of. Gotta keep going. And then my tires will be bad at the end. I can definitely feel the worn tires now a little bit. I can feel it.
Dan Pringle said I want that long roof Volvo. Luzanne said you said you'd prefer the car to oversteer more. Do you usually try to help steer the car by brake and throttle input, like forcing it a bit to oversteer in tighter corners?
I would say yeah, I sort of do. Naturally drive like that. Rosvan
said 3-second lead to P6.
In this particular case, I definitely don't want understeer on corners like these. As soon as I have understeer, we're going off. We're going straight. So I need the oversteer to help me here.
Those ties though.
Yeah, Dan, they're gonna go. They're gonna be gone by the end. They're sort of letting me down already. Like right there, I gotta be more patient because I don't really have tires to save me.
RTR underscore Roger Rooms Said gap widening to P6. Tarantula. Said hey Mike in chat.
Hello, Tarantula.
RTR_Roger rooms.
I know, but I'm out of tires and I'm feeling like I can barely keep up right now. So I don't expect to get much out of that.
I think their tires might be worth watching times. RTR_Roger rooms. Said drifting away.
I mean, I don't want to see my friend DK crash, though. I don't actually know him that well, but I don't want to see people crash. I prefer to gain spots the hard way than people crashing and making it easy. I feel bad when people crash. I wouldn't want to crash. I don't get excited when people crash.
Dustin Bishop. Said called it Roger. Dan Pringle. Said why I get it.
Final lap. I'll go for everything, try to catch up a little bit.
RTR_Roger rooms. Said I get you Mike. Tarantula. Said Dustin, hand pink waving. Dustin Bishop. Said Tarantula, hand pink waving. RTR_Roger rooms. Said white flag hash. Dustin Bishop. Said tires are cooked. Neil Sandu. Said GG. RTR_Roger rooms. Said you earned it by staying on track, Mike. It wasn't.
Sorry, Mullet. Sorry, Mullet.
Stayed on track.
for that early lap 1 incident.
Good job. No one wants to run off. Dustin Bishop said GG Grove.
We need to set a better qualifying time.
Dan Pringle said amazing driving. Tarantula
I will do better in the
said
next one.
good
That wasn't
race,
great.
Mike.
We made a lot of mistakes in that one, like on lap 1, so this one needs to be better, hopefully from a better qualifying spot. I think whatever I did with my tune was better than the previous race. My tune was better in that one. I felt more stable at the end for sure. Getting used to the sprint model now, maybe. Should be able to beat this right away. Hold on. I decided during that race that it is warm enough in here now and that I will turn on my AC. My wheel will rejoice. My wheel will be happy now that I'm going to spend money on electricity for the wheel. And it's just like slightly warmer now with the lights and everything. After like an hour, the lights and the PS and the wheel and everything heats up the room slowly. Just like hitting every button getting pressed right there.
Tarantula
Welcome back, Wadadley.
said, can you tell much difference between the sprint and endurance models?
I mean, I want to drive them back to back
Madness
with the
GT.
same tune before I make any judgments
Said
like
back
that.
from
I gotta be
vacation, boys, dark skin tone,
objective on that one. But I think right away, like, it's a clear difference. But like I said, I want to try them with both before I give you a verdict. I was so adjusted to the one car, and then with a similar tune, it just felt like totally different experience for a bit. Welcome back, Wadadley, again from vacation. How was the vacation?
Edward E. said finished 11th after a dirt bag pushed and spun me out in the grass from 6th place. Wadadley Madness GT said Mexico was lit. We celebrated 9 years of marriage. Tarantula said was wondering why sprint PP is a little more, guessing aerodynamics maybe. Raphael_RN_ES said hi Grover.
I threw it away. Good race, Raphael.
Said always amazed that when I spin, I always got to be facing the wrong way.
Hola, Raphael.
Raphael_RN_ES said good race.
I should be able to break it this next lap. I thought I had it on this one.
Said that sucks, Edward the First. Hate that for you. My wife telling me to calm down, LOL.
Just threw away such a good lap. It was such a good lap. It was 5/10 up. I was going to be 21.
Tarantula. Said it, Edward. That is the worst, though. It's so annoying.
That wasn't guaranteed 21. Oh no, not exactly, but it was close. It was getting there.
Vegas Ball. Said GSR quite like and walked away. Your chat is good too.
Getting very close. What's up, Vegas? My wheel uncalibrated there. If the radius changed. It's fixed now. Okay, good. Well, last attempt. Last attempt. I should have got it. I should have broke my record by a lot. Still can.
Said my fiance is always telling me that GT7 will give me a heartache, Edward. RTR_Roger Rooms. Said remember to drop a like, guys. That's what my wife says too. She said I'm more nuts on this than Call of Duty, LOL.
Thank you, Ascended 696. Thank you, Ascended, for subscribing. I just saw that. Thank you, Ascended.
Understand unless they play to Edward. Ascended 696. Thanks for following. Edward E. Said Mike seems like after I renewed the license for GT, my PS has been staying on now.
My 7-year-old niece loves playing GT7. Edward, she's getting pretty good at it too. Edward E. said that's cool, she'll be a pro. Said I was telling her mom that her friends are going to be talking about getting their license, and I said that Sydney is going to tell them she's going to get her FIA license, LOL. Said LOL, yeah, that would be great. Edward E. said go Mike. Ahmed Safar Raja said EU lads, we're doing mid 1 colon.
I made my mind up to undercut him. He did the same thing.
Medium light skin tone emoji modifier with the M.
Get ahead of him. I know what laps they're doing, AZR. I was there. I drive into you as well, sir.
RTR
Not mid, though. Very few people doing mid. I only saw a couple 21s overall, so only a few people are really doing mid.
Said 55
Like a 4? Not that many people able to do a 21, 4, or 5. That takes a lot. Said at Bishop, yes sir. That was nice of them to give me room there. That was very nice of them.
Ahmed Safar Raja said yeah, I saw a handful of .6 and .7s, I was shook LOL. Edward E. said where are you Dustin around Missouri? Dustin Bishop said gotta do my part to help the channel Bruce. Dustin Bishop said Kentucky Edward. here from Illinois. Edward E. Said the Bluegrass State LOL. Tarantula. Said originally. Chicago suburbs. Edward E. Said no, I'm in New York. Said at Tarantula, you ever heard of Rockford? Tarantula. Said yeah, college girlfriend was from Harvard Cal year of Maze. Said I live just north of Rockford. Bruce Dorman. Said I'm from Freeport. Bruce Dorman. Said get it grown. Ahmed Safar Raja. Said any chance of a 22. quiet, no, it's sweaty. Said tires are gone off unamused.
It's okay, GT. I took no tires when I pitted on purpose. It was sort of by accident, but on purpose. I didn't want to be behind Mullet. I thought it was a bad decision, but I made it work. I almost got a win out of it, actually. If I drove a little cleaner, maybe DeLuca would have gave up the win. I was in the lead for a little bit. I just, the tire wear was getting me. I believe Mullet took tires when we pitted together.
Dustin Bishop.
We decided not to take tires at all.
Made it through.
We still have some left.
GT Player 777.
I'm surprised they made it. I'm surprised the tires made it.
Edward E. Said great race, Mike. Dustin Bishop. Said GG Mike.
I used not taking tires to just make an easy overtake happen, but I thought that was a bad move when I saw Mullet was only a second behind me after pitting. We ended up pulling a gap
Tarantula.
with older tires.
Said good race, Mike. RL 9010. Said GG. GT
Thank
Player
you.
777.
The wheel's working well now.
Said well done.
The wheel is behaving. The wheel's
Bruce
behaving.
Dorman. Said person in first was eating the hell out of those two corners that you run over. GT Player 777. Said better to change them IMO.
They usually are, but in that situation I felt like it could work and it did, so. It's the first time I've not taken tires in a spot like that. It was sort of out of frustration from Mullet kind of losing the gap to DeLuca right before we went into the pit, and then he crashed on the way in the pit. I just committed to following him in once I already committed that I wanted to go in on that lap. And then on the way in, he kind of understeered straight in the wall, and I hit the back of him. Because I was like this close. And that's what made me not take tires, just like that little bump there. Made me think just hit the button.
In Mullet. Said good race. Ahmed Safar Raja. Said 8 tenths, 20 20ths, 50 50ths, 3.09, 3.115, 60.05 the 121 tune from Arnie. GT Flair 777. Said it does work, understood.
That's Wind's
Frustrating.
tune? Wind, Annie?
Dustin Bishop. Said GG Mullet. Edward E. Said yeah, I saw
I
that
forgot you were on the
you.
controller still. Forgot about that.
Gadget Guides. Said GG.
Why haven't you got a wheel
Invalid.
yet?
Said I'm just not as consistent on the pad ATM. Getting there though.
Were you able to send your wheel
GT
in? Is
player
Fanatec able to help you out? Are
777.
you able to make a ticket and send it in?
Said correct, Ahmed.
What is the holdup on that?
Mullet. Said just can't afford a new base. Cannot get help from Fanatec. Mullet. Said it's okay though, they'll get there with the pad.
I mean, I remember you lied to me, and you told me that you were faster on the pad still, even after you had the wheel for quite a while. I remember that initial lie, and I believed you. I remember believing you when you said that.
GT Flair 777.
You told me you were faster on the controller.
Said is that a PX7 you're using, Mike?
I really believed you. I trusted you. I believed you. I think it's because your controller pace is so good, it like convinced me that that would be possible, but it was all a lie. It was all a lie.
Mullet.
It was a lie.
Said LOL. It was a good joke.
I didn't think it was funny.
Dustin Bishop.
I really believed you.
Said Mullet.
You had me questioning what I know.
Mullet. Said you can see though pad pace ain't too shabby.
No, it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. It's stunning. To the point where I forgot. I really forgot. It might be better. You might actually have not been lying. Maybe you thought it was a joke, but you were telling the truth. I'm so confused now. I don't even know what to believe anymore after all these revelations.
Dustin Bishop. Said very good pace, Mullet. Mullet. Said about a 3 to 4 tenths difference from the wheel. Guides. Said Mullet, I'm gonna use your setup again tonight. Mullet. Said GL Gadget. Gadget Guides. Said I didn't realize that's the setup for controller though. Mullet. Said I use the same for Wheelman. Dustin Bishop. Said it took me about a month to get up to pace. When I switched to a wheel, can't imagine how long it would take to get up to my pace with a pad.
just took off like all the gains thrown away right there at the end.
GT Player 777 said give it a few laps.
Now I see why it'll hit first gear there. I could have used it that time. It's better? Should have got that earlier. Should have had a 21 a long time ago. And there was opportunities to get it there, but we wasted it. It's a big improvement though. This is a big chunk we were missing. Still need a lot more improvement, I think. What did Flair say? Good tune, eh, Mike? Give it a few laps. Yeah, it was going well. It was going very well right there. KP.
Rizvan said you were in the zone.
I was doing well, yeah. I was going
GT
very well
Player
right there.
777 said it's faster but bit twitchy. Bruce Dorman said you big baller. Your video just got interrupted by an ad. Gadget Guides
Oh, I hit the button. I hit
said
the
I'm
button.
in second split.
I gotta pay the bills somehow, Bruce. We have 0 super chats so far
Said enjoying
in
the
this
stream,
stream,
guys.
and I think going back
Be
like
sure
several
to drop a
streams,
like.
not counting Eastridge and Congo Fudo. I think we've been like pretty slow with stuff like that. So I should hit that button more. If I'm gonna go full time, I'm gonna have to, or something needs to change.
Wildly Madness GT.
Get the win. Poll is already over.
Said good
Poll's
luck.
already over with Dadley. It's now
Let's
P1.
get this poll.
The time for poll has come and gone. Am I out of water? I am.
GT Player 777 said nice livery.
I see something there. I see something. Something popped up right as I begin. Right as I need to concentrate. I cannot look now at the moment. I will in a second. Tarantula! Thank you, Tarantula. Getting the dry spell over with there. Thank you, Tarantula. Very much appreciated, sir.
Justin Bishop said you need to train Harry to get to a refill.
I will, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. Whatever you've done there, thank you, Bruce, also.
Thanks for the stream while sitting around my son's baseball practice. LOL. Bruce Dorman
Oh my gosh, please don't do that.
said look at your phone when you're done with this race. Justin Bishop
Slight mistake. Very slight.
legendary. Underscore legendary. Underscore legendary. Edward Dorman. Said good stuff, Tarantula. Wildly Madness GT. Said come on.
Thank you, Bruce and Tarantula. Thank you, Bruce and Tarantula.
I suck at this game, but those two corner. Bruce Dorman said you drive over them even more. Said over the past couple of weeks, I have just been racing on the EU server. Said they always talk about how dirty our servers are, but they're 10 times wars.
It's unfortunate there. I knew they had fallen off and it looked like disconnection stuff. The stream's still going, right? So I didn't really get disconnected. That's like a server thing.
Said hatch is an interdimensional oval.
That's annoying.
Wildly Madness GT. Said no OEU.
That's very frustrating because we were having a good time.
Raja.
I was doing a good job.
Said F.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Tarantula. Said Ua, that sucks. Good race up to then.
Hey Chris Bieber. Hello Chris. Thank you,
nice
Tarantula. I tried really hard
happens to me.
to justify your support there. Thank you so much, Tarantula, for the $5 super chat early in that race.
Dahlman.
Thank you so much, Tarantula.
Said, did you get the cash
and
app?
Bruce Dahlman did do a cash app. Yes, I see it. Bruce Dahlman did a $30 cash app donation that I can use for groceries or gas tomorrow if I need to. Thank you, Bruce Dahlman, for the cash app donation, and Tarantula for the $5 super chat. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Making a difference here, honestly. Cannot stress that enough. how important it is. Without that, makes my life a lot harder. As far as trying to do
Dustin
this and
Bishop
afford to do this.
said, what's your Cash App, Grove?
Everything is in my description or like on screen there's a link to. In the description is a link to Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, everything is there. The super chats and memberships help a lot too, especially the memberships. And I hate to ever even mention this stuff because I'm all about the driving and trying to entertain you guys. I wish this was like a secondary thing, but it's definitely an important part of what I do, trying to make this work. So anything you guys do makes a huge difference. Every dollar counts. Doesn't matter if it's 10 cents or $10 or whatever. You guys are the best.
Meant to say you're
no matter
welcome
what.
For the follow earlier, Grove. I saw you in Key's stream earlier.
Ascended, thank you for stopping by. It means a lot that you came by from another streamer's chat and thought that this might be a place that was worth checking out. So I definitely want to shout you out, Ascended, and say thank you. That's really nice to see that. I'll try to do my best race A for you. I'm sorry that last race went poorly. That last race was started off good and then we got disconnected. KP and Mullet are two people who I know really well from this community, and I wanted to make sure I got that win versus them. I was trying to. This race has SR on, but DR off, so I can't necessarily drop DR unless I get a lot of crashes. I gotta watch out for crashes here with SR being on.
Said LOL, you good man. I usually put streams in the background and play games myself.
That's cool, yeah. I do something similar. You know, when I'm home, I never used to watch a lot of streams, even after I began streaming.
Definitely not your fault.
And now that I stream like a lot, and for years I've been doing that, I more and more like other people's streams are what I want to watch on YouTube during those times of days where people are streaming. And I'm always going and checking the YouTube live feed for who is live, just random small channels, just going and showing support to random people in the GT community. You haven't played this since GT3? Oh my god, that's a long time. GT3 was a while ago.
Ascended 696. Said same. GT Flair 777. Said this is tune used by top guys in UK. Worth a try and slightly different to the one you just changed.
We're in the Clio. It's a mid-engine car, even though it's a hatchback, if anyone doesn't know that.
Tarantula. Said, will that disconnect affect your ratings?
That car is all over the place. He let me send that one. That was good. That was a nice send right there. Probably my best exit there ever. Also, nice second gear exit.
GT Flair 777. Said 10 tenths. 2020. 50 of 50. 3. 0 0. 3.00.
Oh my gosh. Barely getting through there.
7.
Thank you, Flair, for the tune. I can try it out. Now, which car is that for? Is that for the Endurance or the Sprint?
Said Sprint. GT Flair 777. Said BMW Endurance. Bruce Dorman. Said at Bishop and everyone else. $LedgeCrew is Sir Mike's Cash App.
Missed the corner a little there, trying to make sure I didn't get dive bombed. I broke really late.
Tarantula. Said yeah, Keys Excel LSD setting is low, also, like 17. Dustin Bishop. Said thanks Bruce, I'll be sure to save it. GT Flair 777.
This car is so amazing. I love the way this car drives. I love it.
Digit Racing. Dustin Bishop. Said I like 8, 17, 10 for the sprint. Bruce Dorman. Said he gets all of the donations on his Cash App, instead of YouTube getting a cut of the action.
I thought that might be limits there.
Tarantula. Said at Dustin, do you set up the endurance differently?
That's very kind of you, Bruce. I just read that message. Thank you, Bruce, again for the Cash App donation. You have no idea how much that helps this week. I've had a really tough month as an adult here, where I lost my car key early in May and spent like $400 to get a new car key, like from a locksmith. Absolutely got robbed by the locksmith. Spent $370 on a car key, losing my car key while coaching soccer, and then calling a locksmith to come help me the next day. That was like 2-3 weeks ago. And then I had a flat tire on Friday that I fixed on Saturday. I spent another $100 on that, so I'm taking some hits this month.
Said never used.
So that Cash App, anything you guys do really makes a huge difference.
Dustin Bishop.
Always does here. This is one of my main revenue sources, just period, for the last 2 years. And I try to put everything I can into this.
Jordan. Said yo, do you have a team?
Yeah, there's PX7, that's my team that I was on before I became Grove Street, that I still run, and there's my Grove Street Racing GSR racing team that I've created with Mullet, even though Mullet now has left my team, that he helped me create and pushed me to create. GSR is like a community team for people who are part of the chat, part of the community, who want to improve and become better drivers.
Said you got me my first win, so it's worth
work together. People with good attitude. It's pretty open for the GSR team, the Grove Street team. PX7 is really only me and one German guy named Aura. Aura and I were on PX7 before I even was named Grove Street. And I don't want to kill it off. I want to grow that at some point.
Dustin Bishop. Said Alex is an amazing driver.
Going too slow now. I made mistakes in this lap after really catching up to the guy in the lead. Yeah, Alexander Bueller is his name. Me and him are good friends. Trust each other.
Bruce Dorman. Said, do you guys let shitty drivers on your team? LOL. It's your boy Jordan.
I let anybody who wants to improve and has a good attitude join GSR.
From a team, and
There are drivers who are A's and sometimes even lower than that are part of GSR. I'm happy to give them the platform to work with people who have a higher rating and communicate with people who have higher ratings and practice with them. That's what I want. I want to help people. If you have a good attitude and a desire to improve, those are two of the main things that I look for if I'm going to say yes to somebody. Like, you play the game, you want to get better, period. And the good attitude, they're not like, you know, acting crazy. I also have my own racing series now, as well as my own team. The GSR Racing Series is on round 3. Sign-ups are open for round 3 right now on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Over the summer when I'm home a lot more, we're going to do midweek stuff during the middle of the week that's during the day, like European-focused series. I'm going to be driving on other games for the first time, most likely. It's looking like it's coming. I'm going to be driving on ACC on PlayStation. And maybe even other games if I can get a new PC over the summer. Because this PC that we're working with is good for streaming, but it really cannot handle much else, it seems, successfully. It's a gaming PC, but I've seen this thing not enjoy streaming while gaming, so it really wants to do one or the other. I might try and get another PC that can handle a little more and try to do PC games while streaming on this PC or that, or a new PC. Some new setup like that. I want to play ACCI Racing for you guys. Get involved in those communities slowly. Dip my toes in the PC waters. That's all lining up slowly but surely. Test my skills in other games. You guys already know what's going to happen. If I really put the work in, we will have, you know, good races in any game that we try. I am certain of that. We'll have a good time. Try to use everything I've learned in Gran Turismo with our amazing community to shine in those communities when I'm established in those games and get used to those games. Put my time in learning those games. 2 weeks left. I'm done on June 14th is the last day of work for me as a teacher. And the last day of work, all the other teachers get in the hallway. It's mostly women, as you'd imagine. There's only a couple of male teachers in the whole building. And like they do like cartwheels in the hallway, like it's like a tradition they did last year. Last year was the first year I was in my building that I'm in now, and I really enjoy it. I'm glad to have completed another fun year there. The most fun job, most amazing job, being a teacher. I lost DR. How did I lose DR? Did I lose SR?
Edward E. said nice finish.
Oh, DR is enabled.
Ronnie.
DR is enabled. I lost a lot of DR. I mean, I guess the disconnection was part of that too. We got disconnected also.
Said what do you teach again?
I'm a 3rd grade teacher. 3rd grade assistant teacher. I have like one-on-one students that I work with, special education, special needs students who have like a plan, and I assist them throughout their day.
Dustin Bishop said it's from the disconnect.
Will I be doing cartwheels? I actually don't know how to do a cartwheel, so maybe I'll do like a somersault or something safer. Maybe. Last year I was like, oh, I'm good on this. I'm good on the cartwheels. Maybe this year I'll just go and do a somersault when it's my turn. And then they have like a party after school right across the street. It's awesome. Good times. And then everybody comes back from the summer break looking good, feeling good. Long rest from the stressful grind of teaching.
Dustin Bishop said you can do it, Mike. I believe in you.
A cartwheel? I've never done a cartwheel successfully. I've never had that belief in myself. I'll try.
Said sounds a very rewarding job.
Oh, I could get into detail, but it'd probably get me emotional. It's too fun. My job is too amazing.
Said well teach you.
Flair, when it's like the holidays and my birthday or like Teacher Appreciation Week, I still have all the cards like literally right there, like all the thank you Mr. Grove cards, all the gifts that the kids and the families give.
Said you play soccer but can't do a cartwheel. Do it.
I've never celebrated and just busted out a cartwheel. No, not one time.
It didn't happen.
I've never done it. They won't even be there. So like when we do the cartwheels is usually like after everyone's left on the final day. Let me look. We had like a nice spread the other day in the staff room.
777.
I can't do a backflip.
Said that's so cool.
Backflip sounds like a good way to get hurt also.
Said could just do a backflip. Maddox P. Said yo.
Yo, no way! Maddox! Dude, how are you? How are you, Maddox? Have you seen the video, Maddox? How's it going? Guys, say what up to Maddox. Welcome back. I'm glad you're back. I was looking up, we had a really nice spread at my job of like food and stuff. Here it is, here it is, here it is.
Maddox P.
Excellent, excellent.
Said him good man, how are you doing?
Guys, welcome Maddox. Maddox is the seller of the new Audi, the new car. He is the seller of the new car. Maddox is a young guy. Welcome Maddox, please. This was at my job the other day. Look at that.
GT Flair 777 said, hey Maddox.
Nice little spread. What do we got there? We got some like oatmeal cookies, some other
MUJ
stuff.
said sup Maddox.
Those were mine. I took 3 of them. I had to. That's my little plate.
GT Flair 777 said yummy.
And this is what the little plaque said. The plaque on the table said, yay, we're in May. Let's celebrate some birthdays. Enjoy some sweet treats on behalf of the encouragement committee. So, I mean, that's like the nice things they do at our school. Very cool of them to give us anything
Edward E.
like that.
said nice.
Alright. I mean, I could do one more race B for you guys. I'm down to do it. One more. You guys have been amazing hanging out today.
Said sweet.
I really don't have time for more than one more, though, because I want to go eat dinner at some
Bruce
point.
Dorman said Maddox. Thanks for making Mike start back at making videos of his daily life again.
Yes, thank you, Maddox.
GT Flair 777 said night chaps.
Good night, Flair. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the tune. Also, I have the tune
Maddox
saved.
P. said I watched the video, glad you made it home, sorry about the seat thing.
It's okay. Seat wasn't so bad. I mean, honestly, like, I drove it and was, like, forgetting that it was like that. I was forgetting the seat was messed up. Because it just wasn't bothering me that much, so.
GT Flair
We made it home safe. We made it home safe.
777 said later
The
thumbs up
seat
sign.
is was not a bad thing. It gave me more to talk about. I really should have been recording when I initially tried to sit down and the seat was moving. I haven't driven it in like a week, Maddox, but the plan is
Dustin
to
Bishop
get paid again when I
said
pay you.
64 likes
Take
guys
whatever
like
I have
that.
left and buy some basic things to help the car.
Maddox P. said, and also I was surprised when you got that sunroof open. I was trying to get it open for a
It
while.
opened by itself. It opened all by
GT
itself.
Flair 777
I literally just like turned on the car in the morning.
said 65
And the motor, it wound back all by itself. You know what I think it is, Maddox? I think from a lot of the reading I did when I was fixing it, a lot of people mentioned grease it up, grease the rails, grease it up as much as you can. I think that over time it builds corrosion in the rail on the gear inside the thing, and you just need to put like grease on the rails to make it easier to move. Because once I was wiggling it with the Allen key, I noticed like, why don't I just try pulling the thing super hard, and it was all much looser once I had been messing with it for a while. Just like hurting my hands trying to mess with that thing. I now have the sunroof motor completely disconnected. All the connectors from the sunroof are now out, so it won't open up again unless I want it to, which is good because I don't want that car getting full of bugs and mold.
ZFS_Ed.
Hello, Edinburgh lad. Hello, Edinburgh.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for subscribing. And Maddox again, welcome back, Maddox. First time we've seen you since your very first time here, like 2 months ago. I appreciate you stopping by again. I hope everything's going well up in Vermont. Where my car's going wide. I think that's the reason. Need that. My orange M4. So we got disconnected from the last race I did of this. Hopefully this one goes better. Hopefully no disconnections. I do not want another disconnection to happen. Just making sure I didn't miss anything else, messages or anything. Ten seconds. So tomorrow,
Maddox P. said, alright man, I'm heading to bed. I decided to check in, but you and your viewers have an amazing night.
Maddox, thank you for stopping by once again. I really appreciate you selling me the car. We'll be in touch for sure. Very happy to see you check in today. And I'm glad you saw the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the video. Hope it was alright. We'll do our best in this race. It's Stefan. All right, here we go, guys.
Waddedly Madness GT said, let's go again.
Welcome again to
Good luck.
ZFS Edinburgh. Welcome to Edinburgh. And thank you, Wadadley. I'll do my best in this probably last race of the stream because I need to get some sleep for my work as a teacher. I was going to say tomorrow after work I usually have work on Thursdays now after work. I've picked up some private coaching on Thursdays. That's been really helpful and been really fun. But tomorrow it is canceled.
Madness GT said,
Tomorrow the private coaching is canceled.
Justin Bishop said, GLHF Grow. Waddedly Madness GT.
I mean, I gotta eat. If I had already eaten dinner, I would be able to stay, but I gotta eat. And also, I don't really want to stream too late on weeknights until we get into the summer a little further. And even then, I'll have to wake up early for coaching in the summer. It's not really my full-time job. My teaching will be on hold all summer. Just streaming and coaching all summer. Once again, taking the risk to do that, I think it's worth it. I want this to be my main job, so I gotta treat it like it when I have opportunities to put the work in. That's what I will do all summer. I coach soccer. I'm a soccer coach. I coach high school soccer and a bunch of other stuff as well. A lot. But not that many teams. Just the high school team. I don't like coaching teams. The high school team is the only team that I coach and travel with at all. I don't like doing anything else like that. Last year I didn't have to do it, which was really nice. This year I'm going to do it again. One more year of high school soccer coaching.
Waddedly Madness GT said, Grove is a diversified professional. Much respect to him. Clapping hand sign.
Okay, Pete looking very fast right now.
Bruce Dorman said I coached my son's AYSO soccer team like 13 years ago. It was the best summer ever. They tried to call me Mr. Dorman. I just told them to call me Bruce. That Mr. stuff is for old people. Tao Tran. Thanks for following. Tarantula. Said that's cool, man. I'm sure that it's appreciated. Welcome to the most interactive Gran Turismo channel on YouTube. Edward E. said indeed.
Hello Tao, hello Trin, Tao Trin. Almost crashed. Gonna not change again. See what happens. Hit it very early. My wheel radius got messed up by pitting, so I lost a little time from having hit start. I had to hit start. My radius is messed up. The Fanatec glitch still there that every Fanatec user has been observing. We have traffic here, but I hope it doesn't affect us too much. Oh my god, I just went off in dirty air.
Gadget guides. Said steering wheel.
That's gonna make holding this spot from KP like impossible. Just lost a half second. Make it a lot harder. My tires are ruined from that. That's gonna cost us big time. And I'm behind this car still. Oh. We're still good. Once I got the dirty tires, it was just like no recovering. They stayed dirty.
Wannabe Madness GT. Said new.
It's okay with Adley. It's all gonna be okay. Don't worry. did I mess this corner up when I did that?
Patrons restored to the channel.
I should have definitely stayed out and just tried to stay ahead of KP. Should have stayed out for sure.
Viking King Gaming. Said yo-yo.
What's up, Viking? Welcome back. So I have worn tires again behind Mullet. Did not change tires again.
Said eat the tight corners.
Oops. That corner's tricky. Still 3 laps to go on these tires. I have a car behind me. So wide because I just like did too many shifts. It's far too many. I think I gained some technique just watching KP, some of his lines. KP was really sending it at the uphill right-hander area. And I think now I'm going a little faster there just from watching him and one other guy who was going wider on the entry.
Dustin Bishop.
Lucky to hold on to third place there.
GG Mike.
The guy behind me was right behind me with fresher tires. And I was making mistakes too, so. Lucky.
Tarantula.
Thank you, Tarantula.
Said good race, Mike.
And thank you, Tao Tran, for subscribing. Thank you, Tao Tran. Another new subscriber. I wonder how many we have in total right now.
72 likes. Well done.
Thank you for the 72.
Edward E. Said nice podium.
We're at 5,419 subscribers right now. We just passed 5,400 a couple days ago.
Gadget guides. Said these Fanatec steering wheels for the money are trash. I couldn't turn at the beginning. And
If you ever feel it, it's not really the wheels with that one. That's a software thing with a specific update, Gadget Guy. I wouldn't call them trash for that because everyone has that, and there was no issue like that till there was a specific update with the game, not the wheel.
Mullet. Said get stuck behind traffic.
I crashed at one point. I went off track at one point. I pitted really early. I did get stuck behind traffic, but then I went off behind the traffic on my own. I would want to do another race. That one didn't go perfectly. Still a good result.
Mullet. Said are okay.
I will probably go now and make my dinner at this point. I will give you guys 2 more minutes to say goodbye while I should give a couple shout outs. Mullet, sorry again that I bumped you earlier.
Said yes, let's go again.
No, I really can't. It's too late. I gotta eat still, and I want to make sure I get at least like 5 hours sleep at the very least. I have work in the morning, Mullet, as you know, bright and early.
Said are okay.
I would love to stay. Only 15 more days after tonight of me being a teacher. Then I'm off all summer long, full time. I'm gonna make some burgers.
Said what are you eating for dinner? I'm eating 2 NY strips. Mullet. Said no worries. I knew it wasn't on purpose.
No, but I took a big risk there, so I'm sorry for going for that. I shouldn't have gone for the ghost.
Said you can't tell until you try to turn. And it's too late, and then you lose whole bunch.
You know, you can kind of tell, you're right, until you try. But yeah, I've caught it like early, just kind of feeling things are weak, and I just go for it. It is super annoying. Luckily, it's not every race, Gadget Guy, but that is super annoying. It actually happened to me on the way out of the pit on one of these races, Gadget, which is like even more annoying. I didn't even hit start. On the way out of the pit, it happened.
Edward E. Said CYA Dustin, have a good one. Mullet. Said CYA chat.
Before I go, thank you to Tarantula for the $5 super chat. He said, there you go, bud. The first super chat of the stream, the only super chat. There was also a $30 Cash App donation from Bruce Dahlman. Bruce, thank you so much for deciding to do that, supporting the stream. Big shouts to Bruce and Tarantula.
Bruce Dahlman. Said have a good night, people.
Tomorrow, like I said, I usually coach soccer in the afternoon after work on Thursdays. It's been really fun. But tomorrow it is canceled. I am coming straight home tomorrow after work. I will try to be here early tomorrow because I can leave work at 3 and get here by like 4.
Have a great night,
if I can get my thumbnail made before I leave work in the car, I'll do whatever I can to save time and get here a little earlier for you guys tomorrow. I'll try to be here at like 4:30 tomorrow, 4:30 p.m., 5 p.m. at the latest. We'll get a bunch of races in tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow we're going to go faster too because this last race I felt quicker in the final sector, the second to last sector, than I've ever felt in this week. I was pushing really hard in like this area of the track. So we'll try to continue that when we come back tomorrow. Keep going faster here.
Edward E. said nice, I should be home around 5 also.
Alright, later Edward, later Bruce, bye Mullet, bye-bye Gadget, bye-bye Dustin, Viking, Wadadley, Maddox, thank you for stopping by, Maddox the seller, Edinburgh, thank you for subscribing, shout out to Tao Tran as well, and Ascended, thank you guys, I'll see you all tomorrow, see you all, have a great Thursday, be back early tomorrow, bye everyone, thank you for hanging out.